You're watching CES Live, powered by Ustream.tv, the most powerful way to stream live video. And by Artec, makers of the TriCaster family of broadcast and streaming systems. And now, CES Live.
Hey guys, welcome to CES Live. I'm Callie Lewis.
I'm Jill Shar.
I got it right, Dave. Woohoo! It is CES, and it's only day 2, really, of CES. But today, right now, we're talking all 3D printing, scanning, lasers, all that good stuff.
Absolutely.
And I'm very anxious to get to this. We have John and Art from Artec with a family of 3D printed dolls.
Colleagues. There we go.
That's our team.
They're referring behind the scenes to this is a family. Tell us what Artec is.
Yeah, first of all, my name is Art. I'm president of Artec and founder. And for 5 years, we're selling our 3D scanners for professionals. So all car manufacturers, big OEMs, so they use it in movie production for special effects. So they use it in medicine for orthopedics and prosthesis, paleontologists, archaeologists. So for 5 years we were selling it for professionals.
Okay.
We started from scratch. We innovated the field, so we were first who presented this handheld scanner. And the user experience is like the usual video. You go around the object and you scan it.
Yeah.
You will see it in the video.
Okay.
But last year something changed. We met John.
And you changed their entire world.
And John represents actually another company that now is our closest partner, is Europac in UK.
Yes.
And they brought us to this adventure with consumer world.
Okay.
So you will see in the video how we scan President Obama with this scanner.
We have a video, Dave?
Yeah.
I would love to see it. Nice. So I have actually been in this situation with the handheld lasers. I have a bobblehead myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Who knew? And so it's just, there's no pain to it, obviously. It's just you sit in one spot and you let these lasers at you, right?
Right, and it's even not laser.
Well,
Because
okay.
laser can be a little bit harmful for your eyes. Or not a little bit.
Open eyes.
Yeah, yeah, but this is not laser. This is a usual bulb. It's just to make texture color better.
So it's a camera? What kind of sensor is it?
This is our proprietary sensor on optics, but again, no radiation is used, no laser is used. It's usual bulb flash to have a nice color, like in your phone. So, but we were using it always for professionals and selling very successfully.
Mm-hmm. Now that video looked very accurate.
Yeah, actually you saw there are 2 people in the team who are capturing Mr. President, and then there were special 3D modelers who had to work for a couple of hours.
To touch up the model?
Yeah, to make it printable.
Okay.
And that was the problem, and that John came to us, because John is expert in different applications, but he came with this retail application, and actually with the client who is Walmart in England, is Asda. And
a little company here, I believe, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
I mean, I've barely heard of them.
it's some startup, yeah. And this startup, they bought a couple dozens of our scanners, and they started to scan people in England, and they did it for 10 months, and then we learned about that. The problem was they wanted to scale it up. And to scale it up, you don't want these people, these nice 3D modelers, to spend 1-2 hours to post-process this figurine.
Right.
You want to press the button and get it printable.
Done.
Yeah.
And that's what we did in a very short time. It was just 1 hour. Sorry. No, it was a bit long. It was 1 year.
Yeah.
Okay. But now the scanning is another product.
Okay.
This is for professionals, forget it. So if you come
Got
to
it.
our stand, to our booth in CES here, so you will see the booth that is a rig of scanners rotating around you, and it takes just 12 seconds, and then you automatically get the printable model, and you get the link, you can rotate it. In the nearest future you can animate it, you can get you I don't know. I was very surprised to get myself performing martial arts.
Nice.
John was dancing the break
Wait,
dance.
what do you mean, like animated, like in the digitized version, so you can pick a position that you like?
No,
like,
you can have any position you want. You just select from a menu, a piece of music, bang, and you're done.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's the future. And the nearest future. I think that we will present it very soon. There are a lot of other applications that we are not going to talk today, like fashion, because you can order tailor-made garments for yourself after you are scanned, because you have your virtual mannequin and you can order the clothing. That's what we're not going to tell them.
No, not going to tell them.
No, we're not going to talk about that.
What you can do right now is to get a nice figurines. You will get it at home. So you will first get a link. You will rotate it, and if you like it, then you will order it. And it can be graduation, it can be your kids. This can be, it's very popular among pregnant women. They want to memorize this moments and then to show to their kids.
So it's almost like a selfie, but in 3D.
It's selfie in 3D and even more. So what John educated us about, together with Walmart, with Asda, is what we realized. People's attitude is the same as 50 years ago, I believe, was the attitude to the photography.
Right.
So it repeats the history of photography because people are very serious about it. It's a family event. They would come together with their kids, dressed up with the teddy bears and all together. And they want to put it then on the shelf to present to their lovers, to their grandmas. And so it's very touching. It's very interesting.
So is it not like, I think a lot of people kind of feel like, okay, if I 3D, scan myself and then print myself, and it's a little creepy, it's a little weird.
It's strange what happened. When we rolled out these booths across 10 major supermarkets, the retail reaction was quite incredible. Not only, as Art said, that you get the family coming along, but distant relatives, people in Australia or South Africa, they could send memorabilia back to them. Families had their generations of children scanned. But we also take to a more important level. Soldiers going off to war were scanned. And very sad cases, which shouldn't be, but we had people with cancer who hadn't got long. Families came along for this. We had an old guy, his wife was 80 in a home, and she was desperate, and so he came to be scanned, and we printed it for her to have by her in her time of need. So there was a lot of life stories behind this. It wasn't just a gimmick. And when you see the detail that we can create, it becomes a very personalized situation. It happened that moment in time. You stepped into the supermarket, you stepped into that point in time, the clothes you're wearing, the creases that were there at that particular time, all recreated like a photograph, but in such a 3D image that it is a memorabilia, but it's personalized. This is the most important thing. It was that moment in time. It was that graduation. It was you in your football gear or your rugby playing gear after you just won a cup tie. It's that moment in time which was so fantastic. So and in the last,
So instead of living photographs like we see in Harry Potter, really what you're suggesting the future is instead of having pictures on the wall, we have versions of moments captured by 3D printing.
And also, because we've scanned it, we create a virtual world and an actual world. You also get the virtual world. So you can put that on Facebook and send it around the world to your friends and colleagues and have a rotatable 3D model.
So living photos, Harry Potter style as well. So because you will put it on your Facebook wall or whatever yourself. But even more, because you can virtually render any action you do that in reality you didn't do.
That is really cool.
And it's amazing. Since we started to roll these out, just in the last 8-9 weeks, we've created 2,400 models and delivered them to people around the UK.
So it's an ordering service. This is not for people who, even if you don't have a 3D printer in your home.
No.
You're going to.
No.
Yes. This is like a professional, higher level professional printer, which you can see here.
Which kind of printer is it?
Yeah, I think I return back for the previous question. I think that it would repeat pretty much the story of this 150 years of the photography, but in more compressed way. There are all kind of animals and that will appear. So there is amateur 3D printing and 3D scanning at home, and there are professional studios where you come as our booth, and where you order professional, professional 3D selfies.
Okay, so this looks a little different than the PLA plastic we just saw with MakerBot. Can you tell us a little bit about what material these statues were made out of?
This is a ceramic material.
Okay.
And
It
ceramic.
feels ceramic.
Yeah.
It is a ceramic. It's not a toy. It's not to be thrown around.
Right.
It's something to, because it's personalized, it's something to keep and to be proud of.
Sure.
It's a ceramic material, and you're printing in full color. There are 6 million colors available through the print process. This is not hand touched up, this is not falsified. It's an automatic technology process at the moment in time that you were scanned.
Yeah, and there are new methods of printing that are coming, so it's not only this way that you can be printed. There are printers that can print in gold or in silver for jewelry.
Right.
There are different
That's right,
things that we can
Mm,
talk a lot about, but I think even in 1 year we will see, all of us will see new methods of 3D printing. There are
Very
billions of dollars in this industry, and I think it's developing very
It's
fast.
just at
Yeah.
the peak, but our experience already, having so many in such a short period of time, and all the stories and the family events that has been created,
Yeah.
it really, we're on the peak of something going fantastic in the next 12 months.
I just wanted to stress what is really the breakthrough here is that it's absolutely automatic building of the 3D model, because you spend just 12 seconds, it goes around
Right.
you, and then it's only computer that is making all the computation. In 7 minutes right now,
Yeah.
you get the full model, and then you can print it if you want, or
Very cool.
do anything else with it.
Well, thank you so much. This is really cool. Obviously, you know, a more professional grade scanner to the consumer, being
Yeah.
able to just pop in, do it quickly, and get something that you can treasure.
Exactly.
I like
Really.
that.
I'm very excited in this consumer world that is new for
Indeed.
us.
Yeah.
What's the website where people can find more?
Artec Group, artec3d.com.
Alrighty.
Awesome.
And Europack3D.com in the UK.
Fantastic. Thank you
Okay,
guys
thank
so
you.
much. Have a great CES. We're not done. Jill and I are here for more 3D talk. So stay tuned. geekbeat.tv/CES Live. We'll be right back.